Alright, this is TeamTNY with a Trickstar deck profile. This is my friend Cody. He's got a really good Trickstar deck. He's going to talk you out through it, okay?
Alright, so first off, the main Trickstar core cards you want to run is 3 Stratos. Search for anything. Pretty sure it's going to get in this ban list though. After that, always going to run 3 Lacquers. It's basically the burn damage in the deck helps me beat Cosmos. Lilybell. Basically the only diverse card I'm thinking about. If Candina does get hit, I'm probably going to bump Lilybell up to 1 because you can attack and add Lacquers back to hand. That's always good because you can special Lacquers and then add Lilybell back to hand. Lilybell's effect will come back out and you can put it back in attack. And if you have another Lacquers in the graveyard, you can attack again. Add that and do it all over again, but you can't attack. But that's it for the Trickstar Monster Core. Alright, here goes the variant of hand traps. You got 2 on this because, I mean, why not? You don't want something like Dark Destroyer or something really big beating over your little baby monsters like this. I mean,
Masterpiece.
God. Yeah, like 800 attack points, dude. What's that going to do against Masterpiece? But those are in place because I only have 1 Ash right now. But it's extremely useful. 3 Ashes would seem kind of bricky to me, so I'm probably going to put 2 Ash in there and take out a Draw and Lock. But after Ash, we got 2 Ghost Ogres, which God knows field spells hit on Meltdown or Union Hanger, even Cosmo Town sometimes. But I mean, it depends if they don't have enough search power, and you always chain it with Reincarnation. Then you got the 3 Draw and Locks. Basically stomp out your opponent with the Draw and Lock combo, but I barely ever run into it. Then techie card I run in here, 2 Eater of Millions. It won't really do nothing against Masterpiece, but almost every other card you can beat over and banish it face down. Like against Light Swarms, I found it awesome that you can attack Curious, and when Curious goes into face down, it's leave the field effect won't activate, or any effects won't activate because they'll be banished face down. One Regeki, I always see this card. Like every time I draw into something, it has to be Regeki or a Light Stage for some reason. After Regeki, it's 2 Cosmic Cyclones for the Draco matchup because you don't want their stuff hit graveyard at all. I'll pay the 1,000 life points any day. Pod Desires, it's a dead draw card basically sometimes. Like you always want Desires another Desire. But like other than that, it's like late game where you really desperately need a card. And sometimes either a million comes in clutch or like something like Lilybell will come out. But if you banish Lilybell, you might as well scoop. That's like the worst possible thing ever. And I don't run chain summoning. Jake gave me the idea and it's a pretty good idea and it works a lot. 3 double summons because it's never bricky and it's always good to have. And you can activate Candina, activate double summon, search Candina off of the Candina, add Candina to hand, activate double summon, normal summon the Candina, get something else to hand, and then go into Utopia the Lightning and attack over stuff like Chaos Hunter. So it's always good. I beat Jacob's True Dracos like that. 3 Terraformings because I mean you need them for this card right here. 3 Light Stages. Always remember use its effect. Like always target that back row. Just pray you don't hit a scapegoat with it because that's a waste. And then you got for the last of the spells 3 Scapegoats. And shout out to Dede for these right here. These little Scapegoat tokens. They're beautiful. And little Solemn Brigade, 1 strike, 1 JD, 1 warning. I found it bricky running more than 1 strike, so I just put 1 in there because you don't never really want to draw into all 3 of these unless if you have like Candina or Light Stage in hand. And after the Solemn Brigade, shout out to Jacob because if it wasn't for him I probably wouldn't be playing this deck. 3 Reincarnations. This deck revolves around this card basically. If you hit this with Pod Desires, you're kind of screwed. Like, that's late game trap. Alright, going into side deck. one dark hole, just in case you're playing something smaller. I mean, most of the time it doesn't matter, but I got it in there for backup. One MR. Thinking about changing it out for soul charge. I'm not sure how that'd work though, because I pay enough life points as it is with Cyclone and Psalm Brigade. Here's for the True Draco matchup. 3 Twin Twisters. Most of the time that helped me out, I just hate sending a card for cost. It sucks. Nobody ever wants to do that. And then 4 Magicians. I'm pretty sure everybody sides Spear Modes. And a little techie card for Masterpiece. Basically anything, to be honest, because ABCs run all odds, so you can side this in against ABCs, put up to 3. Just in case if I ever go against Invoked, because nobody wants Macabre on the field. So 2D barriers.
Pendulums too.
Yeah, Pendulums also, but like, it depends because they're kind of hard to see. Like, most of the time you want to call out Fusion so they can't get Vortex out.
I mean, just call Pendulums so they can't summon nothing.
Yeah, or Pendulum Summon. Another thing for Pendulums, Anti-Spell Fragrance. That card's just retarded. And then I run a Caustic in my extra deck, so I love this card right here, Mind Crush. Because you can add that card back to hand, activate Mind Crush, call that card, and send it to graveyard. And if they have any other copies, then they're kind of in trouble. That's it for extra deck, or side deck. Now going to the extra deck. I'm going to start out with the Link 4s. Trapologic. It's a field bomber basically. It's like, I don't know, you don't really ever go into this unless if you absolutely have to and your opponent has a massive field. And you're like, hey, maybe they don't have a strike, and you just go and Link 4. This, for variant reasons, you always want to add cards back from your graveyard, and the Lily Bell combo is freaking ridiculous. It's broken. Like, you can keep attacking. Like, as long as they don't have a monster over 2,000 or 2,400, you should be good, because as long as you have more life points than them, Firewall's effect's insane, because you can attack Clash with Lacquerous. Firewall's effect will activate, and then you can special summon Lily Bell, attack directly with Lily Bell, add Lacquerous to hand, activate Lacquerous' effect, put it underneath Firewall, and then special summon Lily Bell again, not special summon Lily Bell, Clash, and then Firewall's effect will activate, allowing you to special summon a monster from your hand, and you can just special summon Lily Bell and do it over and over and over again. You'll take life points, but your opponent's going to, most than likely, if you have Light Stage on the field, your opponent's going to take 1,000 every hit. And then here goes Link 3s, Deco Talker. I don't really use it much, it's just in case I need to beat over something. Trigate. Trigate's amazing, especially when you have Scapegoat, because it's a free negate. And on top of that, Firewall's insane. Missus Radiant, I don't really ever see it. I usually go into Proxy Dragon more often. After Proxy Dragon, like I said with Mind Crush, Akashic is crazy. I'm happy I picked this card up from Day because it saved my tail so many times. 2 Link Spiders, because why not? It's a free Link summon off the tokens. And that's it for the Links. Going into the main engine, Utopia, and Utopia the Lightning. This game saved my tail over Chaos Hunter. Like, it's a clutch card. Beast Dweller going against True Draco going first turn, you might as well say you got game. Because they can't activate Heritage, Graveyard Effect, or Disciples, or anything like that. And Abyss Dweller is pretty good to have. Most Trickstar players don't really run this card, but it's always a good card to side deck, and that's Gaga Cowboy. If they have less than 1,000 life points, you're most likely going to go into a level 4 in defense and burn them for 800. Because it's always a fun thing to do. Tornado Dragon. I just like it because it's nice and it pops back row. I'm going to be honest, like, there's no other reason for this card to be in my deck. And then, a techie card. I was watching 6 Sam's deck profile the other day, and I saw he had Super Quante and Mecha Beast in there. And it's basically insane. With this card, it just takes 2 Lacquers. And most of the time you want to sit in defense because, like, True Draco can't really get over this besides Masterpiece, but most of the time you have ways out on Masterpiece. And it has 2,800 defense. And it pops a spell or trap during either player's turn. So it's like a mini Tornado Dragon with a big booty. And it's hard to get over. But that's it for Trickstars. Shout out to TeamTNY. Go to our channel, like, subscribe, hit hit that bell, and have a good day.